Welcome back. As you probably know, I'm a gigantic fan of Hakala, sometimes pronounced Hakalau. And this was a technique that was taught to me by Tad James when he was teaching Huna, which he got from the Hawaiian kahuna. Kahuna means keeper of the secret, Huna, secret. And this is a marvelous, marvelous technique. And you can do it in many different ways. So a very simple way, I'm just going to look straight ahead and I'm going to start to notice my peripheral vision, and that will put you into the state. That's enough. If I just look at that outside edge, and there's this wonderful thing that will happen. As I look ahead, I've got a wall, I've got a chair, I've got a ceiling fan, I've got a door, I've got a blanket, all these things, all these labels, all those labels are in the left brain. As I really go into my periphery, all the labels disappear. And that's how you know, oh, I'm getting out of the left brain and I'm actually beginning to contact the right brain. So profound. And you can even do this technique while you're up and walking around. Probably in a park would be wonderful, out for a stroll, perfect. And a wonderful way to do this while you're up and walking around is the overload Hakala technique. That's what I want to show you today. So let's get into it. So in the normal Hakala technique, I'm really going to zero in on my vision. I'm just going to look straight ahead, keep my eyes just focused generally straight ahead, slightly up, and then I'm going to really notice my peripheral vision. And when I teach this to kids, I put my fingers right on the edge of their peripheral vision where they can see them, and I wiggle my fingers. I say, can you see all of my fingers at once? And to do that, they have to go into their peripheral vision. So you can do that for yourself. Can I see my fingers all the way at the edge of my vision? Can I see my fingers? Can I see both of my fingers? And just stay in that place until the words disappear. And that's one sense, but you've got 5 of them. So start loading up with all of those senses. So using my vision, I'm going into my peripheral, and now I'm going to use my ears. What do I hear? I want to take in all of those sounds, all of them. I can be on a busy street. I'm going to take in the cars, the buses, the people, the passers-by, the bike going by. I'm going to take all those sounds into myself, and I want to hold all of them. I'm trying to hold all of them. I'm holding my periphery and I'm holding everything that I hear. I'm going to smell. What do I smell? Can I take in all of those smells into myself? Hold all of them. I'm going to take in the feeling of my body as I'm standing or walking or sitting. I'm going to take in all of the perception of my entire body. Maybe I have feelings outside of myself. I'm going to take all of that into myself. Taste, maybe I drank a little lemonade or had a strawberry or I ate some bread. Whatever it was, I'm going to taste everything that I taste. Sight, sound, hearing, smell, feeling, all of it. I want to take it all in and hold all of the perceptions. If people are coming and going, that's fine. It's not distracting. Take it all in. If there's lots of noise, it's not distracting. No, take it all in. Take it all in. Hold all of it. And as you hold all of it, it's going to, of course, overwhelm the processes of your left brain. Your left brain cannot hold all of that at once. I was showing somebody to do Hakala once upon a time, and I was telling them to hold 2 points at the same time. They said, I can't do that. That is impossible. Your mind can only do one thing at a time. This is a truth that they had learned in another meditation system. Your mind can only do one thing at a time. Yes, your left brain can only do one thing at a time, but your right brain is quite magical. It can hold all of that at once. In fact, it is holding all of that at once, and you are tuning into that. So to hold all of those things, you're going to feel like some are drifting down, and then you want to pull them back up, and some will drift down, and you pull them back up, and you're trying to hold all of it. And it will absolutely overwhelm your left brain. And then you will get sucked into the right brain, and you will feel this peace and expansiveness, this restfulness. You will become the watcher instantly, just deliciously and delightfully and deeply. You'll become the watcher. You'll be at rest. You'll be at peace. And the words will stop working. The labels will stop working. And that's how you know I'm touching the right brain. I'm still here. I'm just watching. I am becoming the perfect seer. I am becoming the perfect watcher. I am just watching everything, taking it all into myself, holding all of it, not judging a thing. Just take it all in. Just be the watcher. And it's so beautiful. That hakala, when it really hits you deeply, it's so amazing. It will suck you right into the right brain. And then you will taste it. And maybe you only taste it for a little bit. Oh my goodness, don't let that discourage you. When I was in the ashram, we would watch Scrooge every year. Every Christmas, we would watch Scrooge. And my counselor would always talk about this milk of loving kindness that Scrooge is drinking. It makes him drunk, right? It makes him drunk off of the loving kindness in his heart. His heart is finally opening, and that's the story of Scrooge. It's a miraculous story. And so maybe you taste just a little bit of that deep right brain, that deep right hippocampus, which is opening up to you. Maybe you have a taste which is this big. Oh my God, if you're handed the cup of loving kindness by the spirit of Christmas, don't you just say, oh my God, thank you? And you drink it and you say, well, it was this much. And what do? You come back for more. As my Qigong teacher said, when somebody had a little bit of success, so then you did it again, right? So when you taste the deep brain, when you taste the right brain, and it's this much, that is your cup. That is your cup of loving kindness. Drink it up, then practice again. Take a little rest, practice again. Hold all of it, bring it all into yourself, all of the peripheral, all of the sounds, all of the taste, all of the smell, all of the feelings of the floor beneath your feet, everything in your body. Hold all of it, and it will absolutely overwhelm your left brain. You'll be in the right brain, and you'll have another sip of that cup of the deep brain. And oh my God, that's miraculous. That's so miraculous, because I know yogis meditating forever and just waiting years and years and years for that taste. And here you are doing it so easily, so simply. Yes, it can be small, but drink it again and you will get drunk on the peace of your right brain. So I hope you loved this. If you did, be sure to hit that bell down below so I can see all of you next time.